To Glaive as he tries to get curious inside of the B halls. Magic's going to have some pressure put on him. And now Glaive is low, Magic is out. Things are working out okay until Dupree has something to say.
Oof, Amanek finds the headshot on Cat. Be correct in assuming so. We've got a very patient Nexa playing over towards the doors. Now he comes out to challenge Pit, but you come at the king, you better not miss. Zipnix turns on Nexa, kills him, and that bomb's planted in the meantime. Long-range headshot from Zipnix. And now it's on Amanek. He's got the health advantage, that's for damn sure. And he doesn't have any utility. He just needs these kills. He's thinking about the catwalk. He was afraid of something that didn't exist. Both the remaining members of Astralis, they come up from the ramp to take away the pistol.
So let's contextualize Dust 2 a little bit, because we don't know if spots are changing or changing back at the in the A site. Yeah, the AK. Yeah, that was an insane.
Yeah, this really good 4K where he was able to clutch it out.
Yeah. It was so swift, Kenny Swift, that you didn't even notice.
Ooh, missed scout shot.
He really wants to help Magic, but Magic will not get any help for now.
Wins the duel heads up. This is going to activate Device. He should be able to kill Kenny, and certainly will. But they're still working versus the man disadvantage. 15 seconds on the cross, and Bomb jumps over. Zipnik's having to look away as that flash challenged him. Nexa posted on the staircase, though. That's a great position to catch, of course, the tunnel's push off guard. And even Zipnix dies. Hunter coming out from the windowsill to... Hunter's going to look to burst into the doorway, met by the Glaive.
Holy hell.
Double SMG kill. Lays down of numbers, it's even, but they just decide to go charging through the smoke, throwing a player down to the CT spawn. Zipnix is dead. Device hits Nexa, and we still have a recoverable position until Device hits that. The 1D to take the sails away from G2. Their ship is sinking. Amanek's been able to wrap back around the catwalk, but he doesn't expect the second player so close. Dupree on the AK and Astralis with a third round. In middle, so much smoke up. So many flashbangs have been thrown, and Dupree, well, he's confident on the other side. They walk right into him, and he delivers the 2K. But as his hands are busy, Nexa does take one back, and more crucially than anything else, Amanek at this B site. But that bomb, it still sits where the initial kills came in. Device hitting this from the top of mid, and that puts pressure onto Glaive. He delivers. And can Kenny? No. Glaive shuts it down as Astralis find a fifth.
Kind of move as his teammates flash, so he's not anticipating someone to be right there. They still might clear this. Hunter, he's usually on Cat in this position. He'll go ahead and manufacture a first kill, looking for a second, pushes up through the mole. He almost makes it a third. Close call. Ooh. And oh my goodness.
That's
Pixel
a good
peek
pickup
from Nico. Get close.
Nobody else needs to cross here for G2. Oh, Kenny.
Leave it to Kenny.
Slowly but surely inching into the angle. Nico's going to go ahead and get that bomb down. Check out the HP of G2. And if Nico's unable to jump across, like, I mean, he just took a chance going for that jump.
They don't know how much, Dupree doesn't know how much damage was dealt in the long doors with that 1 HE. Again, it's one of those situations where if he could steal the health bar, he might just...
Like Astralis do. Device not going to be able to see anything. Smokes all over this site. This bomb is planted. We've got ourselves a 5 versus 5 post plant. 3 members of G2 still staying along this back wall. 2 of them over in Cat. And Hunter just took a lot of damage, but he delivers a kill, and the spray down from Zipnix is good for the double. Nico with a headshot and a follow-up pushes it all onto Device.
Not worried in a sense, because Astralis, like, they're comfortable going for a retake like that, and they almost got the space. You can see that by the minimap where they died, they were almost in position where they had favor
in terms of utility damage, because I feel like Astralis are hitting them hard every single round, and even with Glaive walking wounded, he's just going to be trying to pepper the cross. Minimal chance that he offers as much, just with that USP, but Device with the op and Glaive on that long flank. Zipnik slips right in, takes down another player. It is only Nexa. He finds the player jumping up. You want some? He gives it. Fake plant. Magis walks closer. Dupree no longer on catwalk. Despite Nexa's efforts to find him, he is wrapped all the way over towards long. And Magis now starting to walk up from ramp. Nexa, his internal timing, it should be a warning sign, but Dupree finds that final headshot, and Astralis
tunnels, and it looks like they're going to run through it.
That just gives up his window position immediately. Device comes deep with the op, and Amanek hits the ground. We do have Nico, though, challenging out through middle, and he's going to shave off one of these rotators, serving as a prime distraction for the moment. But Magisk finds him through smoke, and Device, well, he's just holding outside of the doorways, which...
Fast strats is honestly what I'm talking about. G2, they used the same strat the other day. It worked out well on their force-up, and honestly, it's a negative.
The Magics. Nope, it's a little one.
It can still be. It can still be.
It can.
Oh,
yes,
it is.
Can.
It is. It is.
Hunter, though, not going to expect Glaive to have gotten aggressive. He has 2 kills to his name. Dupree finding a 3rd one for Astralis. So Kenny S, yeah, he took a player off mid, but there was so many bodies being thrown up it that G2 didn't even realize what was coming. Amanek from inside of the smoke as it faded gets distracted by the cat player and gets aggressed by the guy through tunnels. So that's confirmation that both T's are up here, which means Zipnix can be on high alert, and after he drops the bomb carrier, putting Amanek in the 1v3, he fades away, only to find another headshot.
Some great cover.
Who's gonna get fed to the beast? Nico, first one to fall. Easy shot from Device, and he falls back to the corner of CT, drops his second chance, and then the flashbang's good at blinding both him and Dupree. This gives space over, and talking about space, Amanek comes out from middle to cut down that first rotator, now looking to go and anchor at the top of mid, or even take this a further step and go flank long. He's going to find 3 players turn, but he's only working with the MAC-10, and he only has 34 health. He's still able to get a kill, but it's Dupree with the triple. As that retake comes through, Amanek swaps weapons, and the bomb's not planted for him. He has to run in to close this, and he won't. Dupree, ice in his veins, sustained.
That might be a problem now with this gush on Kenny S. Or will he be shaken? He's been gushed before. Oh my goodness, there's a gush back with the USP. The full amount of damage, and Device will push one on Cat. Bomb can get planted. Fast flank from long is going to be held by Device. Could come down to him right here.
USP is starting to pop heads. Another one. And now it's Glaive off the P250 to try and take everything back. But G2 Esports win the second pistol. Still a 6-round differential.
Yeah, 6-round differential. That first half was really weird to me for G2 and really strong for Astralis. So we'll see now what the T side is going to look like. I'm expecting a high-level prep.
They've got themselves out mid already. This is a huge B crunch, in fact. This is massive. But that Molotov at the feet of Glaive, that really screws him over. Hunter, he peeks out mid, doesn't see these players tucked behind the door, and now he's going to get challenged. Nico coming up from CT spawn, he still doesn't know about Magisk from behind the docks. He gets 2 kills and leaves Nexa to try and scramble in to pick up the pieces. Yet again, G2 take pistol only to fall.
Damn. To get an AK out of this round, but now there's 3 coming. Device will jump up. It displaces Nexus crosshair. Device.
Patience behind that box was everything. And now we've got Astralis with what could be a 13th round, but G2 bite back. Or at least Amanek will on long. Using the 5-7 to drop a body and put a lot of pressure. Ooh, Kenny S. Deagle through the smoke at a distance. Because it's actually Nico who was close. CZ from box gives them another. It gives them a chance. Glaive's coming back here towards mid to try and control, and oh, does he ever. Headshot immediately into Kenny S. That's going to take him down, but he is the reason that they are already this close. It's damage, very good damage. Nexa, all he needs is a single shot into Zipnix, and he finds it. G2 aren't going down without a fight.
That's beautiful from Nexa. First of all, after he gets the first kill, immediately goes for the Molotov to zone out Zipix, who was looking for his next position. Read that beautifully, iced out the 1v2, brought it back for his team. His team left him out to dry at the moment.
First shot's good from Kenny.
Oh, they walk across. The flash will come out. Goose. Nico, is he going to get cleared? Doesn't seem like he will. Oh, he will. Okay, but he won't lose.
Still standing in this position, smoked off from his teammates. They go for the double peek, and Nico able to take 2 bodies with him. Kenny S giving that cover fire all the while. Very much outnumbered here, and also out-positioned. Device is going to try to get his hands on the AK, does so well, but Kenny through the box takes his head off. and G2 take another. Bomb needs to be picked back up.
Oh, a close miss. Oh, no, and the punish. That's a tough one. Sometimes Kenny
watch. And all of a sudden, Nexa, he's hidden inside of the smoke. Interesting position. Nico's going to find a headshot, but he goes down right thereafter. Hunter's cut off by his own smoke. They do not know about Nexa.
Oh my God.
And that bomb's going down right next to him. As it begins to fade, he's going to find himself amidst all of the T's, and it's off Amanek's flashbang that Nexa comes up. The jig is up. He knows he can find something else, but they go ahead to take the fight to him. Hunter coming out from smoke to the 2v2, and Device keeping his head down. We've already got that cat player coming into the mix. Amanek crossing onto the boxes. Device missing his shot, but he still stands. And Amanek, all that's there because he defuses the bomb while they're waiting.
Utmost giving up such a lead and figuring out exactly why. Xyp9x is here to stop a push, and he'll be unsuccessful in the playground, playing as passively as possible.
Still does damage. Tags Kenny to 60. Good frag grenade damage and the kill through smoke from Nexa. Astralis getting pulled apart here on these long plays. They'll be happy to know there's not somebody inside of their bomb site, but all the CTs still loom near. Glaive catching one off at the top of the totem pole. And Kenny S now, he's going to be caught in the open, so he dives back behind cover. And here's Hunter with a crucial kill. The push from Glaive shut down. It's only Device to find one off the rim.
To buy up on both sides to see who takes 13.
5 of these CT round wins by way of defuse. So let's be honest with everybody. Astralis finding enough success to at least make each and every one of these rounds competitive. Kenny S versus Device, a duel for the ages, and Device is going to take him clean. Yet again, winning that fight from Pit. Hunter peeks, and through the edge of that smoke takes...
And they know they've left mid as well. They've got someone back in the pit. They can look for the A ramp plant, but see Nexa trying to seek out this information. Doesn't think the cross is coming in quite yet. And Hunter will go down too. A clean round for Astralis. And Amanek, he has to think, does he want to try to do damage or save? Because he ain't going to win. Yeah, of course, they talked about it. They didn't just turn their brains off and run out again. But of course, that's maybe something we have to... grenades, it's still keeping them back, making these smokes expire. Molotov will go on Cat, and now the fights will come in.
Hunter's able to find that first one. Smidgen of a gap to work with. Nexa hoping that somebody presents themselves at the top of this ramp. You've got 2 players back behind this box. Kenny S rocks the first one. Hunter, as the smoke fades, kills yet another. And it's only Glaive to answer. He would need the 1v4, and that is not going to happen. They go back to what...
Pressure. They're not smoking this out. They have no sight control now. They have no long or Cat. They're asking for this.
So many rounds. They're so worried about long. Kenny can't deliver a second kill. He was stranded in the open. G2 have been so conditioned to be wary of long, and nobody rears their face from this direction. A late anchor from Device at the top of mid. A near team ace coming through from Astralis. It's round 27, and after what feels like 5...
Back to think that they might be going for a walk B. Everybody from Astralis turned the corner on Cat, so the players on Cat looked like they were all too unprepared for that. Hold on. Wait a second, yeah.
They eat a flashbang, though. That slows them down a little bit, but that ump, you mentioned it. The weakling of the CT's by Hunter. He's still got the FAMAS up, changes position, snaps into the headshot, swaps to the AK, and can't quite deliver a trio of frags. But everything for this retake attempt, because if he dies, I don't know if they take this chance. Device doesn't see it.
Oh, he's going to maybe walk forward after he hears that. Yeah, he's going to be flanking mid now.
This could be it. Device trying to find it, but if they keep him honest, it's the P250, and at least it gets traded immediately. G2, they still have to Glaive back at the helm and calling.
This is there's so many details here. I think it wouldn't do it justice to sum it up to one thing in this map, because there's so much that rests on basically a hairpin in this game, and Device now, he'll start to turn up the pace, jumping up into suicide, getting a kill before a minute 40, and Hunter is now left alone in lower and must be a little bit worried.
There's still a chance they turn this one around, but it's going to be the double peek. Dupree instantly killed, but that's information gained, and Device has Amanek slain as he tried to retreat. Magis, he's going to catch another kill at this B site. Bomb is in tow, and G2 in tatters. What was an awesome CT-sided run. 7 rounds in a row. Back and forth nature from G2 and Astralis, but finally the Danes will...